Have you ever noticed how a simple kitchen task, cutting an onion, can suddenly turn into an emotional experience? One moment you're cooking, and the next, your eyes burn and tears start to flow. What makes this so strange is that onions don't look dangerous, yet they possess a hidden chemical defense system powerful enough to overpower our eyes. They're tougher than they seem. So why exactly do onions make us cry just by cutting them? Let's find out right here on History of Simple Things. To understand why, we need to look into the microscopic world of plant chemistry and human biology. Inside every onion are tiny compartments filled with enzymes and sulfur compounds. When a knife cuts through its layers, these chemicals mix, triggering a reaction that releases a gas called synpropanethyl S oxide, the onion's tear-inducing agent. This invisible gas quickly rises into the air and reaches your eyes. When the gas reaches your eyes, it dissolves into a mild acid that irritates sensitive nerves, triggering your brain to produce tears to wash it away. This reaction is part of your body's natural defense system. But onions develop this chemical weapon for their own survival. Unable to escape predators, they rely on harsh sulfur compounds to create a burning sensation that deters animals and helps protect them from pests and microbes. In short, onions aren't trying to make us cry, they're trying to stay alive. This chemical defense system has a long evolutionary history. Wild onions and their relatives developed these sulfur compounds over millions of years, gradually fine-tuning their potency. The stronger the reaction, the better the onion's survival. Yet humans came to appreciate them despite the tears. Valued for their hardiness, longevity, and natural preservative powers, onions gradually became a staple in cuisines worldwide. Ancient civilizations highly valued onions. In Egypt, their circular layers symbolized eternity, and they were placed in tombs and even used to pay pyramid workers, believed to boost strength. Greeks fed them to athletes, and Roman soldiers ate them for courage and resilience. Over centuries, onions became both food and medicine across cultures. Not all onions are equally tear-inducing. Their sulfur content, influenced by soil and growing conditions, determines how much they make you cry. Yellow and white onions are usually the strongest, while red and sweet varieties like Vidalia or Maui are milder. Farmers adjust soil sulfur to grow sweeter onions, though lower sulfur also makes them more vulnerable to pests, balancing flavor and defense. Over the years, people have invented countless tricks to avoid crying while chopping onions. Some swear by chilling onions in the refrigerator before cutting them, which slows the chemical reactions that produce the tear-inducing gas. Some cut onions under running water or near a fan to disperse the gas, while others light a candle, though its effectiveness is limited. One of the most effective solutions is simply using a very sharp knife. A dull blade crushes onion cells rather than slicing them cleanly, releasing far more irritating chemicals. A sharp knife minimizes cell damage, significantly reducing the amount of gas produced. Cutting onions closer to a vent or open window can also help disperse the vapors quickly. Onion goggles, though a bit silly, block the gas entirely from reaching your eyes. Interestingly, scientists have taken this everyday kitchen problem seriously. In the early 2000s, Japanese researchers developed a genetically modified onion designed to produce fewer tear-inducing chemicals. By suppressing the enzyme responsible for creating the lacrimatory factor, they created an onion that could be cut without tears. The invention drew interest, but also sparked debates over whether modifying such a natural trait was necessary. Beyond causing tears, onions offer impressive health benefits. Their sulfur compounds provide antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects, supporting heart health, blood sugar regulation, and even cancer protection. Rich in vitamins, potassium, and fiber, they boost overall wellness. Culturally, onions symbolize layers and hidden emotions, a fitting nod to a vegetable that makes us cry while nourishing us. From a scientific perspective, onions offer a beautiful example of chemistry in action. Their tear-inducing reaction happens within milliseconds of cutting, demonstrating how delicate biological systems can unleash dramatic effects. This reaction also reminds us of the intricate arms race between plants and animals, where each evolves new strategies to survive. While we may find onion tears annoying, they represent millions of years of evolutionary fine-tuning. Onions make us cry because cutting them releases sulfur compounds that irritate our eyes, a defense mechanism to deter predators. Despite the tears, humans have valued onions for their flavor, hardiness, and nutrition, and they remain culinary staples worldwide. Their tear power varies, but tricks like sharp knives or goggles help. And beyond tears, onions are nutritious and culturally symbolic. So the next time you find yourself crying over an onion, remember that you're experiencing a tiny biochemical battle between human biology and plant defense. Your tears aren't weakness. They're proof that your body is working perfectly to protect itself. And despite the discomfort, onions continue to enrich our lives through flavor, nutrition, and cultural history. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.